Hello. So today we are going to crochet this super adorable mini succulent and the pot. So you can have a pot that sits like that, or you can put a little hanger on it and put it on your rear view mirror. So we will do that as well. If you are ready and you have something to drink, let's get this party started. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I'm Grandma GAINZ. This is Bohippianlife. I'm a reselling grandma on multiple platforms. This video is about crocheting, and you can resell what you make. You will find a lot of my items on my platforms that I sell on. Current subscribers, you guys are amazing. Thank you so much. And again, first-time viewers, new subscribers, don't forget to check out my membership levels, Wildflower, Coffee Club, and Bohippianlife. Okay, so today we are going to crochet this mini succulent. You're going to need some green yarn, whatever kind you choose. I think I'm just going to go with this one today. And it's called Juniper. I don't know if you guys have seen my... All right, what's going on here? I didn't want to take it from the outside. All right, so I have a yarn donation video scheduled. I'm not sure. It may have already came out. You may have already seen it. If not, it will be coming out soon. And that's where this 1 pound skein of Juniper yarn is from. And we are going to need an F hook. That is what that says, right? Oh my gosh, that is not an F. That is an E hook. 3.5 millimeter. So here we're going to need some scissors. We're going to need a tapestry needle at the end. Here is my pattern. We are going to be doing the mini succulent first. So I will put that, hold it here for a minute. Okay. It is always good to have a scrap piece of paper. I always have scrap paper and a pen so that I never lose where I'm at. Check where we got this from. We did a bowling thing with the local radio station for the food bank. It was around the Super Bowl. It was a day before the Super Bowl. And yeah, so they call it Super Bowling for the food bank. And yeah, oh my gosh, we had a blast. Anyways, so that's the pen I'm using today. And let's get this party started. So the first thing we're going to do is chain 52. And I'll twist it here. And you're going to want it nice and loose, not too tight. Some people prefer to have their base chain. The hook they use for their base chain, they prefer to go a size up. That is totally up to you. That way it gives you a nice loose first round. So 52. Ten. 20. 30. 40. 50. 50, 52. I zoomed you guys in closer, but I wanted to say, don't let your coffee get cold. All right. Next one. Fourth stitch from hook. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to put 2 double crochets in that stitch. One, 2. Oops. Chain 1. Skip 1. So make sure you're in the right stitch. So skip 1, 3 double crochets in the next one. Chain 1, skip 1, 3 double crochets in the next. So we're skipping that one right there, 3 double crochets in the next. Chain 1, skip 1, skip, 3 double crochets. Chain 1. This is what your pattern is going to look like. 3 double crochets with a chain 1 and a skip. So a little space. And we're going to continue like this all the way to the end. So I will meet you when we get back here to the end. So I crocheted to the end. So I have my last 3 double crochets in the last stitch. Chain 2, turn. Chain 2, double crochet, double crochet the next stitch, in the same, staying right here on this double crochet, we're going to chain 2, slip stitch the first chain, didn't want to drop it. There, we get this little, I don't know how you pronounce it, P-I-C-O-T. There. Then we're going to double crochet the next stitch. Chain 2. Single crochet the chain 2 space. Chain 2. And then we're going to repeat that again. So I've been looking at this and I'm like, this is not right. And you guys, give me some grace because it's super easy to make mistakes. So let's take this back out. So we have our chain 2, double crochet, chain 2, 1, 2, slip stitch. That gives us our little picot. I don't know how you pronounce it. Little popcorn thing. Now we're going to double crochet that same stitch. This looks so much better. Double crochet the next stitch. Chain 2. Single crochet that space. Chain 2. Let's take a look at it real quick. That looks so much better. Double crochet the first one. So double crochet the first double crochet. Double crochet the second one. Chain 2. Slip stitch the first chain, making your little popcorn. Double crochet that same stitch. So we'll have 2 double crochets in one. Double crochet the next stitch. Chain 2. Single crochet the chain 2 space. Chain 2. That looks so much better. Coffee break. We will do one more together. Double crochet the next stitch. Double crochet the next stitch. Chain 2. Slip stitch the first chain. Whoops, there we go. Double crochet the same stitch. So 2 double crochets in that center one. Double crochet the last double crochet in that bunch. Oh, I need more yarn. Chain 2. Oh my God, did you see that little single crochet? The chain 2 space. Oops, there we go. Chain 2. All right, so we're working on our next cluster. 1 double crochet the middle one, chain 2, slip stitch the first chain, double crochet in that middle stitch again, double crochet the last. So we'll go do it one more time. Double crochet, double crochet, more yarn, chain 2, slip stitch, double crochet, chain 2, single crochet that chain 2 space, chain 2 more, and start all over. This is what your pattern looks like. Oops, I forgot my, I'm like, what is going on? I forgot my double crochet. Oh my goodness gracious. I fixed it. Goodness gracious. So we're going to have, in every 3 bundle of double crochets, we are going to have 4 double crochets with a little popcorn stitch in the center, which are these little points. There we go. All right, so I'm going to continue on, and I will meet you when I get to the last stitch. You guys, don't forget to take a little break, lest your fingers start cramping up like, oh my gosh, like that. Take a break, stretch your fingers. We are at our last 3 double crochets. So I have my chain 2. I am going to single crochet the space. I just thought we would do this together in case I messed anybody up. So single crochet the chain 2 space, chain 2, double crochet the next one, double crochet the next one, chain 2, slip stitch that first chain, double crochet the same stitch. So now we have 2 double crochets in that one. Double crochet the last one. Chain 2. And let me read the end of it. Chain 2. And I'm just going to come down here and slip stitch into the space. There we go. So that we have a nice finished leaf, if that's what you call that. Chain 1. And what we're going to do is we're going to fasten off. But you're going to want a nice long tail because it is this tail that we are going to sew our succulent together with. So make sure you have a nice long tail. Pull it through. Tighten it. So I have a tapestry needle. And the short tail, the side where the tail is the shortest, we are going to start rolling that in. So hide that tail. And we're just going to roll it in on itself. Sorry, trying to be a perfectionist here, and I don't even know why I'm just roll it. It's going to be beautiful. Just like that. Oh, look what I did. Oh, you guys. Got to fix that. That's better. I just grabbed my hook and pulled it back down through. So we have it rolled up beautifully. Here's what it looks like underneath. Gently setting it down. Tapestry needle. And we're just going to sew it together. Going through all your layers. Working your way all the way through to the other side. I'm going to come over here to this side and work my way through. You do this however many times you want. You want to feel comfortable so that it's not going to come apart, especially if you're giving it as a gift or you're reselling it on your own, you know, like Etsy page or Poshmark, any of those sites. So take your time, go through in and out as many times as you want. If you feel like something needs a little extra reinforcement somewhere, go ahead. Just poof it up when you're done. Let's see. I think that's probably pretty good. So I'm just going to tie this off. I'm going to leave this long tail on just in case I need it later. I highly doubt I'm going to. There we go. There. I'll just poof it up. So the next thing we're going to make is the pot. And let me put my tapestry needle away. We're going to do a magic circle using any color you want. So magic circle. Chain 3. 1, 2, 3. Now in this little circle, we are going to double crochet 13 for a total of 14. Our first chain 3 counted as 1. So 2, we need 14 total. So I will meet you back here when we have 14. Slip stitch to join. So pull the tail, and that will make your circle small. Count back to 14. Make sure you have them all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Slip stitch that one right there to join. There. Next, chain 3, double crochet. 1, 2, 3, double crochet the same stitch. Two double crochet every stitch for a total of 28 stitches. So our last row was 14. This one will be 28. I'll meet you at the join. And that was a slip stitch to join. Marking that one off. All right, so now chain 1. We are working in back loops only. And we are going to do an increase. So chain 1, back loop the next 3. So single crochet, back loop the next 3, 2, 3, 2 single crochets in the next stitch. That is our increase. 1, 2, and again it is the back loop, not that one. It is the back loop. 3, 2 in the same one. 1, 2, 3. After this increase, I will meet you back at the join. So that was a slip stitch to join, and again, that's a total of 35 stitches. You can go back and count them if you want, but so you know ahead of time, your first stitch of each new round or row, however you would like it, is always 1. So that means the last one that ends it will always be your increase. So will always be 2. All right, I marked that row off. So row number 4 of the pot is chain 1. Now we are gonna, both loops, we are gonna single crochet all the way around, 35 stitches. So that's it, just 35, both loops, a normal single crochet. And I'll meet you back here after you have 35 and have joined. I just finished my last one. I'm going to mark this row off. Slip stitch to join. We are going to chain 1. And this is going to be an increase round. So single crochet the first 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and an increase, 2 in the same one. Again, 4 single crochets and then an increase for a total of 42 stitches. I'll meet you back here after your 42. 42 and a slip stitch to join. That was the end of round 5. Round 6. Chain 1, and we are going to do single crochets, 42 single crochets, and we're going to repeat this 5 times. So row 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 are repeat rows, and you'll have 42 stitches. So I will meet you back here at row 11. So our project is looking like this little bowl. You may have already turned it in the other direction. That's fine. If not, don't worry about it because we will shortly. So now at this point, row 11, we are going to start decreasing. This is going to be a back loop only for row 11. Chain 1, which I already did. Back loop single crochet the first 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Decrease. Whoops, missed it. Oh, missed it again. There it is. Decrease. Single crochet the next 5. 3, 4, 5, and another decrease. Sometimes it's hard to get through that second stitch. We'll get it though. There we go. And decrease. So we're going to continue like that. 5 single crochets and then a decrease for a total of 36 stitches. And I'll meet you back here at the join. Mark row 11 off. Again, that was 36 stitches. Row 12 is both loops. Chain 1 I already did. And single crochet the first 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a decrease. So this one will have a total of 30 stitches. So again, single crochet 4 and then a decrease. I'll meet you back here at the beginning when you have a total of 30. And this again is row 12, both loops. I'm back at the beginning. I thought I'd just go ahead and do my decrease with you guys and then join. With a slip stitch, chain 1. This is what our project looks like. Marking row 12 off. Row 13 is chain 1, which we did. 3 single crochets, then a decrease. 3 single crochets, a decrease for a total of 24 stitches. And then we're going to start stuffing it. So 3 and a decrease. 1, 2, 3, decrease. And I'll meet you back at the beginning. All right, so that is the end of row 13. I'm going to flip it in the right way. And now we're going to go ahead and stuff it some. Now you can use yarn if you have yarn scraps. I prefer to save my scraps for the birds so they can use it to build their nest. So we almost always have old pillows. And there's nothing wrong with the fiber fill inside. I repurpose it all the time. So you stuff it as full as you want your little pot to be. That looks good. And then we continue. Row 14 is another decrease. We already have our chain 1. We are going to single crochet the first 2. One. What happened here? One, 2, and a decrease. Two, and then a decrease. We're going to continue it with that pattern all the way around to the beginning for a total of 18 stitches. And I'll meet you there. Row 14 is complete. I chained 1, and now we are gonna chain 1, single crochet, and then we're gonna do a decrease. Chain 1, single crochet, and then a decrease. Single crochet and a decrease. for a total of 12 stitches, and I'll meet you back at the beginning. Join, chain 1. We're going to do another decrease, and we're going to have a total of 6 stitches this time. So single crochet the first one. Actually, back that up. Every single one is a decrease for a total of 6 stitches. So I'll meet you back when we have all 6 of them finished. Slip stitch to join. Whoops, there we go. And then we are going to fasten off, leave a long tail. Whoops, where's my scissors? We're just going to hide this tail so it doesn't have to be very long. So now we're going to attach our yarn again, so make a slip stitch. Slip knot, I mean. And on this ridge here, we are going to attach our new string. Join. And we're going to front loop, slip stitch all the way around. So we're just going to slip stitch this every single stitch. Let me get a better grip here. And what this is forming the top little lip of our pot. This part right here. Oh no, where are you going? This part right here. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and finish going all the way around the pot. I'm not worrying about hiding those strands yet. We'll hide them in the end. So slip stitch all of those, and I'll meet you back at the beginning. So I just slip stitched to join, fastened it off. So now we have 3 long tails. We will hide them later. Then now again, we're going to attach our yarn on this part here. So again, make another slip knot. Attach your yarn. And then we're going to front loop, slip stitch all the way around. And this is this bottom part of our pot. So I will meet you at the end. So I'm just going to hide these. Now you can use your crochet hook if you want. And just stuff it way down inside. It'll go. Just keep grabbing it. There you go. You can hide your end that way, or tapestry needle. There you go. Pull it tight. That way when you cut it, being careful not to cut your stitches, it will pull back inside. So I'm going to go ahead and hide these tails, and I'll be back when I'm done. We now have a finished basket. You can squish it around, move it around to get that polyfill however you want it. The next thing I'm going to do is attach the top. So with that long strand that we left on there, we're going to use it to attach our succulent to our pot. In no special way at all. It doesn't even matter. Just so that your succulent is attached. Working our way just around and through the bottom. No particular shape. No certain amount of stitches. Nothing like that. Just work your way through. Just a little bit more. There, that should do. Now, if you want, I'm going to bring it all the way through the center at the bottom. I'm going to take it back up the very, very tip. Careful not to lose your needle. You don't want to lose it in your creation. This is just to help hide my crochet hook or my tail, and this will just, whoops, oh gosh, don't lose the needle. This is just ensures that it will stay put. Well, making it way more difficult than it needs to be. Here we go. There. I'm going to pull it tight and give it a little snip. There. And again, just adjust it. Foof it. It's stinging adorable. All right, now, so let's make it so it can go on a rear view mirror. So now we have a plain one, or one we're going to put on a rear view mirror, which I think is super cool. So again, slip knot, attach your yarn wherever you want on the outside. Whoops. Slip stitch to join, or slip stitch to get it in there. Wow, I'm having difficulties now. There we go. And now we're just going to chain, gosh, however many you want. Let's start off with 60. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18, 19, 20. All right, so I'm at 60, and I think, I think I need another 60. I think that is the perfect length, so 120. I'll be right back. Okay, so that is 120. What I'm going to do now is just on the other side, the exact opposite. So anywhere around there, I'm going to join. Whoops. Well, this is being difficult. I decided to come in from the top instead of the bottom, grabbing my stitch. Oh my gosh. Oh, this is going to be difficult. Slip stitching it. There we go. Chain one. Oh my gosh, that looks terrible. All right. Chain one. That way it'll lock it in. Give yourself a little bit of a tail so you can hide it. Pull it through. Pull it nice and tight. And again, oh my gosh, it's perfect. I love it. All right, let's grab this tapestry needle. Actually, let's use our crochet hook. Just pull it through. There we go. Do the same on the other side. Stick your hook in anywhere. Grab that string and just pull it through. Pull it all the way out if you need to, and just cut it. And that's it, you guys. Here is our rear view mirror one. Oh my God. I flipped her over. Hold on. There we go. Oh, I love it. It's just stinking adorable. So, you guys, let me know what you think. I would love to see your creations. Send me an email. Leave me a comment. I would, love to hear from you. So this is our second succulent. The first one was a string of pearls. And this one is the mini succulent in a pot or rear view mirror holder, hanger. If you like this type of content, please give my video a thumbs up. Like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to share, because you just never know who might be looking for these videos. Don't forget to check out my membership levels: Coffee Club, Wildflower, and Bohippian Life. You guys, have the best day ever. I'll see you in the next video.